What is going on, Ape Nation? What a great day to be a part of AMC. Now, we need to talk about the fact that the shorts are not covering their positions. We have the Ortex data to prove this from today, as well as go over in depth what is going on with AMC. Now, there's a bit of a gamma squeeze going on, and like I just said, the shorts have not covered yet. So we're going to go through everything AMC you guys need to know, from gamma squeeze, potential short squeeze, and when I do think the shorts will start to cover, as well as the technical analysis and everything you guys need to know. And I'll be showing you guys the trade that I put on yesterday that went absolutely insane. With that being said, make sure to hit the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Push this video out to as many apes as possible, or potential new apes, to help our movement here and really help the YouTube algorithm push this video out. I do appreciate that, guys. We are up 6.24% in the after hours, and I am jazzed up. This is an incredible move and is going down in the history books. Mark my word, there are books being written about this right now, and there's no telling how high we could go in AMC. But let's first talk about the gamma squeeze that is going on before we look over the shorts that have covered and the new short positions. And like I said, shorts are not covering their positions as of right now. So essentially, what is happening with the gamma squeeze, why we are going up so much today and potentially into tomorrow, at least that is what after hours is signaling right now. There's still a ton of buyers, and essentially we are going through a gamma squeeze, which you guys have heard this term before, but do you really understand what it is? If you don't, you're about to. So a gamma squeeze happens when a lot of people start to purchase out of the money options, and once the share price keeps going up, in order to fulfill the obligation of the option contract that institutions or the market maker will sell to you, they will buy the shares to mitigate their losses, and this is called hedging against your position, so you don't have a max loss. Because when you are buying these calls, somebody is selling you these calls, agreeing to give you 100 shares of whatever equity, in this case AMC, and I'm going to use the $70 strike. So they're agreeing to give you 100 shares at $70. Now, if AMC goes to $100, they lost $3,000 per option contract. But if they were buying AMC when it is going up to 70, and let's say it went to 100 still, you may lose about 10% instead of $300 instead of $3,000. So this is why you see the gamma squeeze. The more people that keep buying these options, and the higher people actually drive up the share price, mixed with the market makers and institutions actually buying the shares, that is where you see these exponential moves. And that is not even to mention the shorts are not covering. So this is a whole new ballpark, especially with the FOMO buyers that are coming in right now. And we're going to take a look at this data. I'm going to quickly update the Ortex, and you could see as far as today, we had a short interest change of 1.68%. So return shares, or shorts that cover their position, at 6.27 million shares. We have borrow shares of 8.58 million. So that is a net positive of short shares at 2.31 million. These shorts are really trying to dig their grave here, and I cannot say that any other way. We see all of these metrics continue to go up. They are not covering their short positions. Mix this with a gamma squeeze, FOMO buyers, and everything else, we are going exponentially higher than this once the shorts do start to cover. And for a brief moment today, it did look like shorts were starting to cover, but they in fact have not. So the percentage free flow on loan currently at 27.61%. Shares on loan going from yesterday, it was at 133 million, I do believe. We are at 137.63 million. Over the past 7 days, that is a change of 4.45% to the upside. Utilization at 99.36%. So there's not really a lot of institutions that are even willing to lend more shares out right here. So it does look pretty good from a bullish standpoint on AMC. Now, if you are a short seller, you're probably not looking too good on your position. I know for a fact you're not looking too good on your position, but that is why they do start to hedge these positions, and that's why you get the gamma squeeze, which really starts to lead to the short squeeze. And that is where we're going to see the real volume come in, like we seen last time when shorts had to cover, when we went from about $2 to $20. That was a 10x. Shorts had no choice but to start covering their positions. That's why we seen 1.25 billion in volume, and today we only seen about 508 million in volume, if this Ortex data is correct on this chart. Not exactly sure if it is fully updated for the day yet, but we have not seen the short squeeze, and we are going super high. I don't know if it'll start tomorrow. I don't know if it'll start in the next couple of days, but when it does, you definitely want to be a part of this. Now, the only thing that can really alter this or stop this short squeeze from happening or making AMC go to the moon is if they keep pulling the stunts they did today, and that is halting the stock when it's up 92%. Usually you'll get a volatility halt at about 15% positive, or when there is a lot of volatility or the price is just going up at a rapid pace. And that is what really started to happen today during the first volatility spike. I do believe it was at 1 when we went from 57 to 69 in the matter of about 10 minutes. They halted the stock. It comes right down 9 times out of 10 after these halts, but you really want to see it pop back up if you do have that bullish momentum still. If you don't, then it'll usually start to crater from there. But that is exactly what we've seen today. After we seen the halt come in, we dropped, we popped back up, and then got halted again to the downside, and then popped back up, and then we were pretty much flat throughout the rest of the day. There was, I believe, 4 halts today, and we held up magnificently well compared to what I thought would actually happen. 9 times out of 10, like I said, with these halts, it usually messes everything up. And there was also some rumors how Robinhood was not letting people actually trade or disable the buy and sell button, but that was just a rumor and that was not true. So we did see AMC bounce back incredibly well, still up 4.35% in after hours. And this is cool here. This really shows you the momentum because they cannot halt trading in after hours. So the fact we're up 4.56% right now, climbing, we are really fluctuating between about $65 and $70 since after hours. This is really good because, like I said, they can't halt trading in after hours, so you really get to watch price discovery happen in the after hours. And I did hold my position. Do have the AMC $40 call for the June 18th expiration. I only got 1. I wanted to get 2, but like I said in the past video, I tried to get greedy and get a better price. Sometimes it's worth just paying the premium for. I paid $520 for this yesterday, June 1st. I bought this, and now it is worth $3,295, up 533.65%, or $2,775. Now this is tiny compared to some of your guys' gains in your positions. So let me know in the comment section what your gains are and what you plan to do with your positions. Now shares are much different than options, so you can't really hold the options until expiration. You can, but you really run the risk of losing a lot of these gains. So let me know what your plans are and what your sellout price is. I still don't know. I think this could go to 10 or 20, even $30,000. That would be about a return from here of about 10,000%. So if we do see the short start to cover, and that is why I got the June 18th expiration, because I think it'll take some time for the shorts to cover. But if they do start to cover by the expiration date, this contract will go absolutely insane. And if you want to stay up to date with my buy and sell alerts every time that I do make a trade, shout out to you guys that are already signed up over there. Check it out, link down below in the description. Now, with that being said, I do want to go over the technical analysis on AMC because this totally put us in a whole new range, completely breaking out from our all-time highs at $35, and it looks completely tiny if we pull it out to the monthly view. This was our prior all-time highs at about $35. We really blew past that, and like I said, once we did, we started to get some insane volume and activity, just like I had said and expected. As of right now, we really find some good support at about the $56 mark. That is really where a lot of buyers start to come in again, and we really didn't come down here. We only wicked under this for a brief period and after the first halt, but we came right back up. So it looks really good as far as $56 for the potential downside as of right now. As far as the upside, there is really no way to tell how high this will go or how fast it'll go. I do expect us to go up slightly tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised for a bit of a consolidation period unless the shorts do start to cover their positions. So I wouldn't be surprised to go up to about $85 to even $90 tomorrow. It really wouldn't surprise me if we go over $100 tomorrow, and I will actually mark that because I do think that is a real possibility here. So am going to mark that right here, go to about $100. But at some point, we will see a consolidation period, or if the shorts are forced to cover, that will blow us way past $100, because like I said, there is 137.63 million shares that still have to be bought back and covered. So the best thing you guys can do as of right now is hold your positions and keep buying AMC, either the shares or the options. They both help. They both help drive the share price up higher. So it really doesn't matter if you get the shares or the options. The shares probably helps solidify the bottom or solidify the price a little more, but the shares do help as well with the gamma squeeze. Now, with that being said, I do want to take a look at the technical analysis again, because look at this MACD, look at these inflows. It is severely separated. There's a big gap here, so we are extremely bullish even after this little sell-off we've seen about midday after these halts. You know, it was kind of trading sideways, but we did sell off at points. The MACD does not reflect any movement in that, so we look very, very bullish. And the RSI is the most exciting thing on this whole technical analysis I'm going to give you guys. The RSI is actually at just about oversold, a little bit oversold, but you would expect this to be much higher after a 95% gain. So I do think this signifies we could pop back up into more overbought territory, which for this exact situation we're in, it's a lot different than any other situation or normal technical analysis. You really have to factor in everything that is going on here, and if you do, I do think this is very bullish. But like I said, as far as potential downside, about $56. As far as a resistance level right now, it's going to be at about $72.62. That is where we rejected at today, but that is because the halt happened. So if we don't get halted, or they wait to halt it, I mean, we could get halted at any time essentially once that volatility does come in. But if they don't halt us and we open up about $85, then our clear resistance level will be at about $100 per share. And I will just do a trend line right here too, horizontal line at $100, because that is going to be the key level I'm watching. If we do break that, that should serve as a good support basis, and by then we will have a huge gamma squeeze going on and shorts will be forced to cover. Now, exactly when shorts will be able to be forced to cover, that is really up in the air, because the only reason they would be forced to cover is if they can't make their interest payments, and as the price does go up, more institutions and hedge funds that are loaning these shares out do want more interest to take on that risk of them possibly defaulting on their short positions, especially if they don't do any hedging. So there's not really a amount of time that it'll take for this, because you can stay open in your short positions for a very long time. Like I said, as long as you pay the interest payment. But once it gets to a certain extent, you have to put up more collateral on the payment to make sure you will fulfill your obligation to return the shares. So if AMC did go to $100 from here, shorts are probably at about 100% loss, so they would have to start liquidating other positions or put more cash up. Once they don't have enough cash to start putting up, or they don't want to liquidate other positions, they will have to completely start covering their positions. So that is pretty much it for this video. That is everything you guys need to know from the gamma squeeze, the short squeeze, and why the short squeeze has not happened, as well as my opinions. And like I said, just to reiterate, we could go to about $85 to $100 tomorrow. That is what I expect. Potential downside at about $56 per share. Best thing you guys can do is hold on to your positions and keep HODLing, guys. That is the number one thing you can do. If everybody starts to sell out, then the shorts will win this ultimate war that is going on right now. This is going down in the history books. Let me repeat that. This is going down in the history books. So we have to crush the shorts, and we do have some institutions and other hedge funds on the bullish side of AMC. So I would also look, keep track of if they are selling out of some of their positions, because that will be a massive sell orders going to the market. But I don't think they will until we do hit that tipping point. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys keep HODLing. Make sure to like the video, as well as comment down below and subscribe to the channel. I do greatly appreciate it. Let me know what your positions look like and what those gains look like in the comment section. If you guys want to stay up to date with my buy and sell alerts, link down below in the description, as well as get up to $70 in whatever free stock that you want using the link for public. No deposit necessary. Get your free stock instantly, and you can even link a debit card. So keep HODLing. Until next time, guys, take care.